A lot of freelancers ask me this question all the time, which is that what are the key things that you need to write a winning proposal? In this video, I'm going to cover the 3 main tips in terms of writing a winning proposal to get you that job that you're looking for.
Okay, so let's get right into those 3 tips for writing a winning proposal on Upwork. So I pulled out our job over here. It's a HubSpot specialist and it's in the digital marketing field. And we see over here by doing a quick glance, they're very, very specific in terms of what they need, with their requirements, looking for HubSpot automation specialist. And what I do first is just do a quick overview, right? Just to see, okay, fine, where they're from, how much they've spent, how much they're willing to pay, and what is the feedback being given to the clients by freelancers, and also by the freelancers for the clients. So after reading everything over here, I'm gonna go right into submitting a proposal and break those steps down one by one. So what I do over here is when I click submit a proposal, I click more over here so the job opens up. And the first thing that I want to do, which is the first point, which is that look for the client's pain point. Okay, what is their 1 or 2 or 3, mainly it's going to be one pain point that they have, which is mentioned in the job description. Okay, so as I read over here, I see requirements: expert understanding of HubSpot automation, sequences and workflows, expert in designing and automating. Okay, so I see the word immediately automation has come twice already. Automation over here, automating over here. So it seems like this is one thing that they really want to focus on. Okay, great understanding of data planning, data automation. Okay, so right off the bat, what I've done is I've identified the key pain point that they have, right? And I'll just make a note over here. Key pain point, automation. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind for now as we write the body of our cover letter. Okay, and we have that over here. Is there anything else missing? Nope, everything is over here. And so what I do over here, I'm just going to write a quick line over here. I'll say that I have extensive experience with automation, HubSpot, based on my experience. Moreover, I have worked with clients in the past who wanted to automate the process of emails, sales, and service request spot, so I know exactly what you need. And this is going to be the meat of what I want to say to them. And I did this all based on the fact that I read the word automation over and over again. So it seems like the pain point over here. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is that you want your first line to stand out. And the reason why that is that when you apply for a job, what ends up happening is the client does not receive your entire proposal, but they'll receive a snippet, a small little area, which basically comprises of the first line of your proposal. So you want to make sure that first line is catchy enough so that they're willing to press the button more and read the rest of your proposal. So for example, if I go back to cover letter, I might say something like this: hello, your job proposal jumped out at me, as this is exactly I have been doing with clients in the past 3 years. And the reason why I say that, especially this part over here, is that when someone reads this, they're going to be like, wow, this proposal, what I require and what I need jumped out at this person, because this is exactly what they're doing. At least they'll be intrigued enough to be like, you know what, let me click more and see what else they have to say. Okay, so this is the second tip over here. And the third tip over here is that you want to end with the call to action. So if I wanted to, I could have gone and spent another line and just saying, hey, you know what, talking further about automation and other things that I know about HubSpot. You can do that as well. And once you finish that part up as well, the last part is very simple. You need to have a strong call to action. So over here, I would write something like this: I would love to hop on a 15-minute call in the upcoming week to further discuss your automation needs within HubSpot. And this is very important because you don't want someone, for example, to read exactly what you have over here and they get impressed by the first line, and at the same time they're like, wow, they know exactly what I need because they mentioned that pain point as well, so they connect with you there, but you have no hook at the end to get them to take that action, right? So they simply may have read it, they'll forget about it, and maybe a couple of days later they get busy with something else, and they completely forgot about you even though they had intended to follow up with you. And this is where it's very important to have that very strong call to action to be like, hey, listen, it's not going to take more than 15 minutes. maybe 10 minutes. Maybe you want to make it so that if the person is busy, they only need 10 minutes with you. And maybe you don't want to delay for the week and just say maybe in the upcoming days, right? So you can put some urgency on there. I would love to hop on a 10-minute call in the upcoming days to further discuss your automation needs within HubSpot so that I can begin working on this immediately, right? You can even add that line over there as well, just to give that sense of urgency so that when someone reads this, as opposed to someone reading this and then looking over the next profile, they're going to be like, you know what, I should immediately schedule that call. Let me discuss with them right now so I can set up that 10-minute call so we can discuss this further over here. So those were the 3 tips in terms of writing a winning proposal on Upwork. I hope it really helps. I would love to hear feedback in the comment section below of 3 tips that you feel work best for you when writing your proposal for jobs on Upwork.